The City of Lawrence Police Merit Commission will come to order at 6:12 p.m. Gail, lead us in pledge, please. With allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We have a quorum. We have Ron, Karen, and Gail present, and myself. We also have Bob present via computer, but we do not meet the requirements to count him present because we only have a picture of him. But he is listening in to be informed for future events. Comments of the commission members? Ron, anything?
Nothing.
Karen?
I'd like to thank Kathy for her dedication to this group and the other things that she's done in the city for all of us over the course of these last many, many decades.
Absolutely, ma'am. Gail?
I second that.
Absolutely. Okay. Approval of minutes of the special meeting on October 19th, 2023. You guys have had those available to you both in a physical and a digital copy. Do we have any additions or corrections? Do we have any discussion? Having no discussion or additions or corrections, I entertain a motion to accept the meeting minutes as presented.
So moved.
Have a first, have a second.
I'll second it.
Have a first and a second. All approved, say aye.
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 All opposed? Ayes have it.
We won't have to do
Full approval. We have no unfinished business. We move to new business. And Lieutenant, you're going to be up, sir. Line item A, we have something from the department asking us to certify the top 3 candidates for sergeants. Candidate ID number 0529, 0532, and 0366. Any additions or corrections to that, sir?
As submitted.
As submitted. Any discussion from the commission? No discussion. I move to hear a motion to accept line item A as written.
So moved.
We have a first. I have a second.
I'll second.
We have a first and we have a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Line item A carries unanimously. On item B, we have a recommendation for the promotion of the certified candidate ID number 0529 to sergeant effective 12/24/23. At this point, we can ask, do we have a name for this ID number, sir?
Yes, we do.
Can that be?
Matea Agresta.
Mateo Agresta. Do we have any discussion? No discussion. I move that we recommend the promotion of certified candidate 0529 to sergeant effective 2024. All those in favor? I'm sorry.
second.
Give me a motion first.
I'll.
Okay, thank
You
you.
made the motion?
Gail did?
Yeah.
Karen
I
seconded.
second it.
I'm just so eager to get this guy promoted. And I don't even know him. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Carries unanimously. Congratulations, Chief. Congratulations to the gentleman. Will we be seeing him, when's he get, the next meeting? Or, I know our meetings before he would be pinned, but is he coming in then, or?
I don't know if he'll be before the commission, but we plan on doing a swearing-in ceremony for his promotion, a promotion ceremony for his officer right around the 24th. I know it's like the day before, Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
However, it kind of corresponds and correlates to our actual, our shift bidding schedule, so that's the reason why we had to move forward. Plus, we have a retirement coming up in January as well, so.
Well, wish him our
We'll get him
best.
in front of the commission, though.
Yeah, at some point, yeah, just so we can wish him our best. Thank you, sir. Item number C, we have a proposed edit to the Mayor Commission rules, namely Article 2, Section G, line item 1. Item reads, the commission adopts the Indiana Law Enforcement Physical Fitness Standards as the minimum standard for applicants. These physical fitness standards do not discriminate on the basis of sex and reflect the essential functions of the job. These standards may be amended from time to time. An applicant must meet or exceed fitness exit standards in existence at time of application to be eligible to take the aptitude test and be considered for employment. The request, if I am correct, sir, is just to remove the line, the word exit. Is that correct, sir? And the rationale behind that, sir, is what?
When we send people to the Indiana Academy, they are there to learn firearms, law enforcement, criminal law, and physical training. So I believe if we can get them in the door under the standards that are required to get into the academy, they can work the time that they're there to meet the exit standards when they leave the academy.
Now, is this, you might want to adjust your mic a little bit. It's kind of, I want to just be sure to get you on. Is this something that is becoming uniform throughout other agencies with Indiana, or are we stepping into some new grounds to try something new here,
We're
or?
actually a little behind.
We're behind.
Departments have already started this, and
Okay,
from my understanding, the Indiana Law Enforcement Academy is changing all of their standards on their physical agility sometime next year. So they're not even going to be doing the sit-ups, the push-ups. They're going to go to more things that are more applicable for policemen, like running, pushing a car, trigger pull.
function-based activities.
Function-based activities.
Okay, all righty. Any discussion or questions for the lieutenant?
No?
Okay, none being, I will entertain a motion to accept item C as proposed.
I motion to accept.
Second.
We have a first from Gail, second from Ron. All those in favor of the adoption of the new rule, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Carries unanimously. Thank you, sir. Thank you for letting us know these changes need to be made. And I'm assuming sometime next year, as they change theirs, we may be changing our requirements also?
Yes, I think
Okay,
so.
we look forward to that. Thank you. Line item D, an announcement from Lawrence Police Department is starting a new hiring process, particularly session 2023-5. You can give us a little enlightenment on that, sir.
Are we going to discuss the vacancies?
When we get to line item D, yes, sir. But right now, E, right now we're on D. Just your announcement. Is it just formal announcements to us that you're starting this process? Are you needing an approval? Go forward with that?
We've already got the approval for that.
Okay. All right. When we gave you that, what, last session?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So this is just a clerical error, this one being in here now?
No, at the announcement notification was made at the last meeting.
Okay.
We just have to notify when we have a new process that has started. So that was done at the last meeting. We're moving forward with that, which the first item on that will be the physical agility, which is going to take place in December.
Okay.
First week of December.
Okay, so this is more just an FYI for us. You're not needing any action, so you can move
If
forward.
If the approval or the action item was taking place last meeting, then we're going to move forward. I think this is just to probably reiterate that and make sure that we've covered our bases to start the new process for.
I don't see it in the last
I was
meeting.
just say, I don't remember it.
It wasn't in the last meeting.
With your permission, you want to just go ahead and present that as a request, and we'll throw it up there for a vote?
Yes, I'm sorry.
May I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
Didn't we, I thought we gave permission for the department to have an ongoing hiring process without having to come back to the Merit Commission each and every time they started a new class, if you will, of applicants.
You're correct, but we also have a statutory obligation every time they start a new session or a new section. We have to give approval along as it goes.
Okay. I
So,
move that we make that approval for this next round of the process.
okay,
it would be session 5, 2023.
5/20/23. So at this point before us is a request to begin what process of it? The beginning or?
This would be the beginning.
Okay, the beginning of the process of session 5/2023. Do we have any questions? Okay, with that, I have a first from Karen. Got a second? Gail, we got a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Carries unanimously. Thank you. It's better to get little confusing things like that
I
than,
would like that, make that for a matter of the record, because to
Yeah.
start our new process, we have already depleted the number 4 process that we had this
Right.
year. Now we're starting on number 5, which the physical agility is the first part of the number 5th process that we're having this year.
correct, sir. Okay, thank you. Okay, line item E, There are 6 vacancies within the Lawrence Police Department, therefore giving Chief Curtis Bigsby is requesting those said applicants having highest score in order and are still in good character, be given conditional offer of employment. If said applicants pass an updated background investigation and pass all requirements of the INPRS 1977 fund, those said applicants become probationary officers to fill 3 of 6 vacancies within the department. Any further information or?
As submitted?
As submitted. Okay, do we have any questions from the members? No questions. If there's no questions or corrections or additions, I'll open for a motion to accept line item E as presented.
A motion to accept.
Second.
First from Gail, second from Ron. All those in favor say aye.
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 All those opposed? Carries unanimously. And line item F is going to be on me. Before us, both electronically and in physical copy, you have the stated meeting schedule for us in 2024. As you can see, we're still on every Monday at 6 p.m. The second Monday, except for those dates in October and November due to holiday conflicts and the building not even being open. So if everyone could, again, take a look at those. If you have any conflicts coming up, like I said, I already know I've got one that I'll let everybody know about. Just make it known at this time or as soon as you know. That way, if we do need to make a change or a special meeting, or we want to be sure to always have a quorum to conduct the department's business. But with that, I open the floor to any discussion.
I move to approve the 2024 meeting schedule as submitted.
And Karen jumped right to the motion, which is great. Do I have a second?
I'll
Second.
second it.
Gail, we got a second. We have a first and a second. All those in approval of submitting the schedule for 2024, say aye.
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 Aye. All those opposed? Carries unanimously. We have a schedule for next year. Chief, it's up to you, sir. Performance recognition or any comments you might have?
I don't have any performance recognition, but I do want to thank the commission for assisting us and helping us with some of the changes that we asked for tonight. Those are going to be very beneficial as it relates to our physical fitness requirements. We're not asking anything lower than what it was mandated by the state. It's just that by having that leeway, like Lieutenant Evans was saying, is that we have some people that fail by 1 push-up or 10 seconds on a run. So we weed out of a lot of people. And typically, speaking with Chief Klein, most people who come in there on entrance standards at the academy typically pass the exit standards when they're complete. So we're losing a lot of people out of our process. We're whittling down half of the people that come through. And so we were looking at ways and at least, larger in our pool of candidates that we have go through the process so that we don't lose so many people. So I appreciate you guys doing that for us. That's going to make a big difference. As well as we are also, the administration has offered, if you know anyone who wants to get into law enforcement, a $10,000 signing bonus for Tier 1 candidates, meaning that they've been through the Law Enforcement Academy, they have over 3 years of service at another agency, and they're active law enforcement officers. So that's a great incentive that the administration has offered, as well as offering a $5,000 signing bonus for those Tier 1 less than 3 years or any new applicant that's going through the process. So we're trying to get our numbers up. We have a few vacancies. We have a few coming up next year. We're looking at about 10 vacancies for next year. All together with our authorized manpower strength. And so we're trying to get to that number. But all the officers are doing a great job out here, with the resources that they have available. So I at least want to make sure I recognize the officers of the department and to Lieutenant Evans and Chief Klein for all their due diligence and all their hard work, especially going into a new process, because having those back-to-back processes can be very tiring and very cumbersome, trying to do a process after process after process. But we have vacancies that we're trying to fill and get all those gaps filled so we can make sure that the streets of Lawrence are safe. So that's all I have for tonight. Typically, I don't speak too much, but I wanted to make sure I came to the meeting tonight to thank you and also reiterate what you said about the clerk, Kathy Walton. She does an excellent job. She's been doing this for several years. Really going to miss her. She keeps us all on our P's and Q's as relates to trying to get things all squared away, and we really appreciate everything that you've done for us. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chief. Citizens' comments, we have no citizens present, so we'll move from that.
We're all citizens.
That's true.
Next meeting, December 12th.
11.
Here we go. I told you. December 11th, 2023, we are going to have our next stated meeting. It is my information that we will be having stuff from Lieutenant Evans because of this new process that's beginning. So we will definitely be meeting. There was something else that Chief Snyder mentioned to me earlier that she just mentioned in passing. I can't remember.
Another recommended candidate for the sergeant.
That was it, yes.
For our next meeting, but that's to be determined.
And we will also have to be updating the top 3 candidates to keep, because we have to keep that list certified at top 3. So that was the other item, thank you. So we'll definitely be meeting on the 11th of next month. If you have any conflict, with it being the holidays, it's totally understandable, but if you have any conflicts, please let me know. That way, as long as I can know we're going to have that quorum, if somebody has family obligations or holiday obligations, that's totally understandable, but I've got to have a quorum to get this business conducted. So just let me know. With that, any comments or discussion from the members? We are adjourned at 6:28.